The sound of the classical guitar is undeniably one of the most beautiful and mesmerizing in the realm of musical instruments. Its warm and expressive tone captivates me every time, and even though I don't play it as often as my acoustic or electric, I can truly say it's my favorite. You can say so much with so little. Now, because of the classical music's distinct rules, where composers strive to move the parts of a chord minimally, balancing harmonic coherence with contrapuntal independence, make even the most familiar chord progressions sound utterly unique. I mean, think about this chord progression, right? A minor, E major, E dominant 7th, and A minor. It's a beautiful chord progression to play on the acoustic guitar, but a classical guitar composer will never play it like this. Here's how Dionisio Aguado plays it in his etude in A minor. You see how beautiful this is? We are barely moving, yet we are saying so much. And this fingerpicking pattern is so simple, yet effective. I mean, let's analyze the chords, right? We have A minor, E major. Now, E dominant 7th played like this. And if you want to be a classical guitar player, you will actually play it with this fingering. So finger 3 and 4. But if you don't want to be that elegant, you could also use finger 1 and 2. E dominant 7th. And back to the A minor chord. You see how little we move between the chords. Now, the picking pattern is also quite interesting. We're using the thumb, index, and middle finger on the top 3 strings. And you will pluck with the thumb, index, middle, and index. So these are like 4 notes. We're playing semi-quavers. 1, 2, E major, E dominant 7th, A minor. Now let's keep going with the chord progression. You could have A minor, A dominant 7th chord, D minor, and then A minor over E, E major, and A minor. Now, how would a classical composer approach this chord progression? Well, he would play it like this. Again, our fingers will move as little as possible. You have A minor. Now for the A dominant 7th, we don't play this chord, right? We only play the top 3 strings. So it's a beautiful A dominant 7th with a G on the bass. And then for the D minor, here's the interesting thing. It's a D minor with the F on the bass. And then the D on the 4th string. You see how interesting this is? Now, A minor over E, E dominant 7th over G sharp, and A minor. Now, of course, it's always important to add emotions and dynamic to what you play. And so, let's start with a beautiful and mellow tone, plucking the strings close to the sound hole. You can do this on your acoustic guitar as well. Pluck close to the sound hole and start quiet. Now let's move closer to the bridge and let's play slightly louder. Loud and this beautiful ritenuto at the end, so we slow down. Now back to the sound hole and keep it quiet again. Now let's take a look at the B section. We have A minor and G dominant 7, C major and G dominant 7th. Now C major, E or E7, A minor over C, D minor, E7, and A minor. Now let's see how we can translate these chords into a classical piece. Let's take a look at the chords and voicings. A minor and G dominant 7th, C major over E and G dominant 7th, C major, E dominant 7th over B, A minor over C. Then we have this beautiful B diminished chord with the D on the bass. Such a beautiful sounding chord. It's this one. But it's played with the D on the bass. So D, B, and F. Could also be a D minor 6. Then E dominant 7 and A minor. And of course we apply the same picking pattern. So C over E, G dominant 7th, C major, E dominant 7th, A minor over C, I love how minimalistic this is, yet it sounds amazing. It's a beautiful exercise, especially for beginners who want to approach the classical guitar. And even if you play this one on the acoustic guitar, you will gain so much control over your fretting hand and your plucking hand. Now let's take a look at dynamics. You can start slightly louder here. And now quiet. You see the contrast between the first two measures where we play loud and the other two measures, the last two measures, where we play quiet. That is a beautiful exercise. Now here we play much louder. We do a crescendo, so we slowly increase the volume. I know it's a short piece, but I wanted to show it to you. If you need something to get started with the classical guitar, this is a great piece. You can also practice this on your acoustic guitar. So give it a try. Let me know if you like it. As always, you can get the tab and the interactive tab on my Patreon page. Check it out if you want to support this channel and learn more things. Also check our daily guitar quest. You can learn something new every single day from Monday to Friday, and you can practice your 5 core skills. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Let me know if you like it in the comment section down below, and if you own a classical guitar, let me know it. Enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you next time.